Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's training on email marketing tips. Today, we're going to be talking about how to start an email marketing campaign, what to send and how often, and how to get good open rates on email campaigns. So let's get started. So how to start an email marketing campaign. The first thing you want to do is choose an email service provider. Now, there's a lot of them out there, so I'm not going to get over to the pros and cons of each one. We actually have that on our website. So you can go to email marketing and see where we did reviews of MailChimp versus Aweber and take a look at that. But choose the one that's right for you. It all depends on the number of subscribers you have, and that's going to depend on how much you pay and the amount of features. Some have more features than others that you may or may not use. So take a look, do a comparison, and choose the one that's actually right for you. Next, you want to start collecting emails. So how do you collect emails? There's a few ways. You can start by your current clients. So you already have current clients that you can collect emails from. Reach out to them, let them know that you're going to be doing email newsletter or emails, and you would like to include them on all of the helpful information that you have. Past clients, this is a great way for you to reach back out to them, see how they are doing, and let them know that you're going to start an email newsletter and you would like to add them to that list. This is a great way for you to stay top of mind for past clients. You can also offer free reports and value packages. So this is a way that a lot of marketers tell clients to do, where you can offer a free report, whether that may be 10 DIY tips or something like that, where you can offer that for free just for them inputting their email and get it adding to your email list for newsletters. Okay, so let people know that they are on your list. One thing you ensure of, and I actually have it on there twice, but you want to pay attention to the legal requirements. You have to let people know that they are on your list. You just can't add people on there sporadically. Just because they were a client of yours doesn't mean they want to get emails from you. So you want to get their permission to add them to the list. With every email that you send out, you want to have an opt-out at the bottom of the email. So if they are tired of receiving emails from you, they can easily opt out, because you do not want to get classified as spam. Because if you get a lot of spam requests or a lot of people complaining about you emailing them, whichever email service provider you're on, they're going to probably blacklist that email or drop you from the program. So make sure that you have permission from the clients, the prospects, and the new people to add them to your email list. Next, what do you send people and how often? I get this question a lot. Okay, now that I have email, but what do I send them? Okay. First and foremost, what we always say is provide value. You want to make sure to use the 80-20 rule, which we always say 80% value, 20% self-promotion. So with that 80% value, you can have their home remodel tips, DIY information, tips about the industry. So you could talk about lighting. You may talk about color. If you send this out once a month, you can have what happened in the month in terms of the industry, or what happened value-oriented information that is helpful to the end user. So make sure that whatever information you send is valuable to your end user. And don't be afraid to ask them as well. So, and I actually talk about this here with the sending of the emails. Do some research on competitors to see how often they send their newsletters or how often they send out emails. Don't be afraid to get on your competitors' lists, because 9 times out of 10, there are competitors in your market that are also doing email marketing, and you can get on their list and see how often they email, see what they're writing about. And that will help to give you ideas on what you want to write about. And also talk to your subscribers to see, what would they like to see you write about that is valuable for them? And when is the best time for them to receive emails? Now, this is going to be sporadic, but if you talk to a lot of your own subscribers and you hear the same day or around the same time, even if it's not the same day, that's a good inkling that you may want to change when you send out the emails to that day or time. And you want to also see what are they doing, what are they learning. So ask your subscribers. It doesn't hurt to ask your subscribers to see what they like to read about and how often they like to get your email newsletters. Okay, don't be afraid to ask. Now, how to get good open rates on email? Write a clickable subject line. So you want to have a subject that will interest people and make them want to click on it. So you want to make it personalized or make it interesting that they want to click on that subject line. There's a lot of examples out there that you can use. And like I said, check out your competitors to see what they have to offer. And you'll see some of the emails that they send out to see what are the subject lines and if there's anything there that makes you click on it. One subject line that really got me was there was an email that I received last week from a marketer. And it said your Facebook ads receipt is $4,500 in the last week. Now, we do Facebook ads for ourselves and for our clients, so I know how much we spend on average. I saw that subject line and I'm like, we didn't spend that much. Like, what is this all about? So I opened the email and and like I said, it was a marketer wanting to do Facebook ads for us. And it was a clever tactic on the subject line because I'm thinking that we actually spent that amount, but it was not. That made me read the rest of the email. But that's just one example. But like I said, look at your competitors to see what their subject lines are, to see if there's anything that catches your eye and that you may want to have your subject line look like. Create curiosity through preview text. Now, in some email providers, whether that be G Suite or some of the others, you may have the first few lines where they can see it, where they can actually read the subject line and what the content or what the body of the text is. So make your first one or two lines interesting, curious, to make them want to open the rest of the email. Send short to the point emails. Nobody wants to read for days. This is a society where you don't have a whole lot of time. Attention span is short. So you want to get to the point of your email. So make the email to the point, get to your point, and cover whatever it is quickly. One thing we like to do is we like to use lists. That's easy to digest, easy to see and follow. So if you have a lot to write, create a list where you can bullet out the target information or highlight certain aspects of it. A lot of email service providers actually have templates where you can make your emails look graphically pleasing. And that's a way to make longer emails not as long and easier to digest. Personalize your email. You should segment your list. You should have a list for prospects, a list for clients and past clients, so you can personalize the email to what they're actually looking for. And it doesn't take a whole lot to do because we actually have a lot of clients that we do email marketing for. And that may sound like a lot of work, but it's easy for us to create email newsletter template and just change a few words here and there, one for prospects, one for clients, and then one for cold email. And it may take us a half hour to alter that email to change up the text because we still have the same basic information, but we just changing up some of the text and some of the headlines so it seems more personalized to that specific group. Perform A/B testing. This is what we like to do on ads and what we had talked about in the PPC training that you can see on our site. But what you want to do, you want to test different subject headers, different subject lines like we talked about at the top. You want to test different curiosity preview body texts. You want to test segmenting the list and having it personalized. So what's going to happen is after a while, you're going to find out what actually pertains most or what builds the curiosity most with your audience. And that's what you want to use. So do some A/B testing. This may sound like a lot to start, but over time, you're going to see it's not that much more work and it's going to pay off in the long run because you're going to create emails that get a lot of open rates and help you stay top of mind when you may advertise something that your particular prospect may not need, but something that they know they need. because we actually have a client that we've been doing email marketing for a while now, for a few years. The first 6 months, it was hit or miss. After about the 6-month mark, once we got all of our testing down, we got how we want to arrange everything. For 6 consecutive emails after that, she had a sale. That was a lot through A/B testing and what we're talking about here with the clickable subject line and all that. We tested a lot of that. We got it down to a science where now, at least every month or every other month, she gets a sale. And it's not always from the actual subscribers. Sometimes it's from the subscribers that may know somebody. They may have a neighbor that may be looking for a remodel. Or we actually had an email where one of our clients was talking about a specific countertop that they use. And one of their neighbors was actually talking about that same specific countertop. And that made a light bulb go off in their head and said, yeah, our neighbor needs that. Let me let them know. They let them know that was a sale. So again, test out different copies and be consistent. Consistency is key. Like I said, on the example I just used, for the first 6 months, we didn't have a sale on that particular client. And with most features or most marketing ideas, you need to give it time, 3 months at a minimum. But we like to say 6 months, and that's when you can really tell. And like I said, on this specific example, an interior designer we were working with, it took 6 months before the email started to hit. But ever since then, we've been working with them for the last few years, 2.5 years on email marketing. And at least, at minimum, every other month, sometimes every month, they receive a sale. And it's all about consistency because they've been growing their email list over time and they're sending out value. They have good open rates and it puts your information top of mind for your prospects. So use these tips and you will see some interests and benefits from email marketing. If you want to reach out to us, feel free to contact us on the information on the screen and we'll be happy to answer any of the questions you have. We have a number of webinars that happen each month. In December, we have a webinar on creating a marketing plan for 2021 that we've been asked for by a lot of our clients, a lot of our prospects, and this is going to be a webinar that you do not want to miss. This is going to help you develop your email marketing plan for 2021. So this is the same information that we use with our own clients. So whether you work with us or not, this will be information to help you develop a marketing plan for 2021. And go to our resource library. There's a lot of information on there, a lot of training, webinars. We do a lot of training with the NKBA and the NARI. So take a look at our resource library. There's information there to help you out. And get in contact us with the information on the screen. And we look forward to hearing from you and helping you in any way possible. Have a good week. Bye-bye.